Hello everyone. So today I'll be presenting my visualization project on Tableau. This is part of the Triple Ten Bootcamp, and I'm currently sharing the Sprint 5 project, which is storytelling. So the data set that we got was of a superstore, and this superstore has a number of returns, and my task is to identify how many returns are there, what kind of returns are there, what are the reasons of returns. So based on that, I'll be analyzing different data sets and I will try to get some insights out of the data. So as you can notice, there are three tables: orders, people, and returns. And as part of the requirement, I did left join. I joined returns and orders table, so it's a left join. Then the first variation that I have is the total returns based on total sales. So it's a linear approach. It's a linear view correlation where with the high number of sales, the returns also get high. But there are a few areas which definitely needs to be double clicked and noticed, like why is that so. So for example, we have binders, we have papers who have high number of returns but low sales. So definitely this is an area where we need to look why is that. The next we have the return rate. So here this is based on the category. So here we have the highest return, which is almost 27%, which is technology. Then we have supplies, followed by furniture, and it's based on sales. So for example, in technology, the orders are 1,500, and there is 27% return. Whereas in office supplies, the orders are 3,700 almost, but with 26% return. So this is the return rate by category. Here we have the top customers who are returning their orders. So for example, these are the customer names. For example, this is the 100%, this is 98%, and so on to 84%. So as an analyst, I would definitely put this as a recommendation that customers with more than 90% return rate should be contacted, and we should investigate why the return rate is so high among those customers. Here we have top 10 states where there are most of the returns. And if you notice, state like Utah, state like California, Oregon, Washington, they have the highest number of returns. So definitely this is something where we need to investigate why there are high number of returns and what could be the reason. Maybe there is something related to logistics, maybe there is something related to timeline. So again, this is something where we should I would be recommending the team to double click on that and investigate the exact issue. Now, this is the monthly seasonality, and here, if you notice, the returns are high during the shopping season. So in August, September, usually due to the discounts and sales and different occasions, the sales go high, and so the return number of returns are also high. Then there are a few dips. Now, what I have done, I have also added the sales view based on the return. So overall, it's quite linear where if the sales is high, the returns are also high. But there are a few areas where we should investigate. Like for example, in February, there is a dip in sales, but there are a high number of returns. Similarly, in October, there is again a dip in sales, but there are a high number of returns. So maybe this after this spike in the following month, people are returning the orders. But again, this is something to be double clicked. Finally, we have the return rate based on category, and this is by region. And here, if you notice, the overall in central part, the return rate is not that high, but in the east and west, the return rate is quite high. It's okay in South. But again, definitely to look for why the return rate is too high in the West and Eastern region. This is something which needs to be assessed and addressed. This is my mockup. I will also share a couple of other pictures where I prepared this mockup. And based on this mockup, what I decided was that there will be a dashboard title on the top, a few filters on the top, then two visualizations in the middle and two visualizations at the bottom. So this is my dashboard. Here I have used three filters, which are region, quarter, and category. So you can play with those filters and the selection. The views will change based on your data selection. Here is the storyboard where I have added all of these stories, and I will be presenting it whenever with the stakeholders. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me.